welcome to my channel. My name is Reagan and welcome to today's video. There is no rhyme or reason to this reading vlog, I'll be honest. I didn't really want to wait until the weekend to start a reading vlog, so it's Wednesday and I'm starting it now. Hope that's okay with you guys. But nonetheless, I think this is going to be a fun few days. I just want to kind of vlog like just my reactions to some books that I'm reading, things that I'm doing, and that's just what we're doing. So, like I said, it's Wednesday. We are starting off this vlog reading The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. I did start reading this and then I put it down because I'm just in the absolute worst slump of my life. And you know what? I'm leaning into the slump, okay? I have been filling my time watching Love Island All-Stars. That's okay. I feel like it's easier to lean fully into the slump than try and like resist it. So that's what I've been doing. But I did finish a book last night. I gave it 3 stars, but still feel like it kind of got me a little bit out of my slump and I'm back on track for reading. So that is why I am picking up The Bridge Kingdom. I am so excited for this. This is a start of a fantasy romance series. It's like very forbidden romance, enemies to lovers. She is like set to destroy him and then she falls in love with him, obviously. So we love that. And I'm only 6 chapters in, so I'm like 35 pages. Yeah. With all that being said, let's get into the reading vlog because I don't really have anything else to say right now that is beneficial information. I'm just bringing you guys along, okay? You're stuck with me and you're stuck coming with me on adventures in bookstores and coffee shops and reading. So hope you guys do enjoy this video and let's just get on into it and I'll update you when I can. It's 80 degrees here. It has just been the best spring summer day and I ended up having like majority of work off today. So I have just been shopping around. I've been going some places and I don't know, I just like wanted to do a little bit of a haul. It's kind of some random stuff. First place I went was my local bookstore because I am doing a local book club over there. So I went to go pick up my book. We have One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I'm actually so excited to read this. I love that there's these little like chapter headings that look like cards. Kind of reminds me of Once Upon a Broken Heart. I am very excited to start this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to start this next because obviously I need to have it read before book club. I also got myself a little treat at the bookstore and I found this really cute magnetic fold over bookmark. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. We're going to open it right now because I love the like magnetic fold over bookmarks, you guys, because my cat has been eating my paper ones. Don't know why she started doing that, but she has. I will be using this in my books. I'm so excited. Just think it was so fun and I just needed to have it. Anyways, that's the little tiny haul that I have. Now let's get on into the Bridge Kingdom reading update. Okay, so I am 20% in to The Bridge Kingdom. I'm actually really loving it. I'm very intrigued by the romance that's going to unfold and happen in this book, and I'm also very intrigued by the plot points because let me tell you, the first like 3 chapters of this book, absolutely insanity, okay? It was crazy. It was whiplash. I kept reading lines and it was like the last line of the chapter and I was like, what is happening? There is so much going on right now. So that's just kind of how I've been feeling, but we are setting up the story. We're developing. Love interests have met. So they have met. They don't like each other, but we kind of love that, right? Like we love them hating each other at first. So I'm excited about this. I am definitely going to continue reading now that I am done with my shopping and I'm kind of home for the day. I'm definitely going to read. That's what's going on in my day. Let me know what's going on in your day because you guys know I'm nosy, okay? So I need to know. What are we all doing? What are we all reading? Okay, friends, welcome to the next check-in. It is Friday morning, and I do have work later today, but I wanted to go ahead and update you guys a little bit on The Bridge Kingdom. I was gonna go sit at a coffee shop today. That was kind of the plan, but then we woke up this morning, and we have the worst weather imaginable today. Like, it is raining. There were, like, a few tornadoes. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. I decided to not go sit at a coffee shop, but I did go get a coffee this morning just because. And I wanted a different coffee. I wanted this specific one, and that's that. As far as a reading update goes, I am like 100-ish pages into The Bridge Kingdom. I did read a good bit last night. I didn't read a ton. And I also realized that I never gave you guys a big synopsis on the book. So now that I am 100 pages in, I feel like I know a little bit more about what's going on and I can update you guys a little bit better. So we have our main character, Laura. She has been trained to be a spy for the majority of her life. Her father wanted to pick one of his daughters to become the wife of this king in this other land to try and like align the two. And so Laura is then appointed the wife of this guy. So when she travels to this kingdom, she meets her husband. She doesn't like him. He doesn't like her. She knows that when she does this alliance by terms of marriage, she wants to like bring his kingdom down. Like she wants to completely destroy his kingdom because the Bridge Kingdom controls all of the trade throughout these realms because it's like the only route through all these different places. And Laura is becoming a spy, which obviously the husband doesn't know that. His name is Aaron. I can't remember which one. I'm gonna call him Aaron. Aaron obviously doesn't know that she's a spy. She comes in under the idea that like they're going to form this alliance in terms of peace between the kingdoms, but she obviously has the different plans and wants to destroy his kingdom and him and all these things. I will say the only thing that is kind of on my radar is something that I didn't personally love is the writing style. I feel like it's a little bit choppy and sometimes I just like don't really know what's going on. And also it is a dual POV in the terms of chapters, but it's all third person. So I'm just very confused by that. It is a really, really fun story. I am having a good time with it. I will say that the other thing that's been on my radar with this book that I don't 100% love is that I feel a little bit confused at points with the world building and like the political system and just like how their land operates. Like I am still not 100% sure, and I do get confused at times with like really what's going on and also just like the political backstory and things like that. I feel like we haven't gotten a ton. I don't know. I hope that that changes because sometimes I am understanding what's happening and then sometimes I am just absolutely so confused. So other than that, I'm really liking our two characters. I feel like their romance is going to be really, really good. I feel like there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of buildup, which we love, and we know that that's always going to pay off in the end. So I'm going to keep reading. I will see you guys in the next check-in. Alrighty, so we have a lot to catch up on, okay? Yesterday, I didn't vlog a single clip because my day just became a lot busier than I thought it would be, and then I just really didn't have time to film. Nonetheless, we are here today. I have two updates for you. One, I did finish The Bridge Kingdom last night, and two, we are picking our next read for this vlog. Let's start off with my Bridge Kingdom review, my thoughts. Spoiler-free, obviously. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning of this video, but this is a spoiler-free reading vlog, so I won't give you any spoilers, but just wanted to kind of give you like my rating and a little bit of like a review. So I am giving this book 4 stars, and I actually think that I did take a clip last night of me reacting to the end of this book because the last few chapters were absolutely insane. Like, it was so good. I will say, did it drag for a good majority of the book? Yes, but the ending was so good, and it makes me so excited for the rest of the series because that is something that I did hear going into this book, is that the rest of the series gets better and better. So I was trying not to judge the first book too harshly. I was trying not to kind of like put a lot of emphasis on the first book, but I do think that it set up a really, really great story, and the ending was so good. Like, oh my gosh. Also, this romance, it was so amazing at the end. Like I said, I won't give any spoilers. I loved the ending. If the ending had been throughout the entirety of the book, like if it had kept that same energy, I would have given it 5 stars, but we have landed on a 4-star, which I feel like is a really, really good rating for the start of a series. And like I said, I was trying not to judge it too harshly just because of things that I have heard of it getting better. And you know, the first book is always like the setup. It always gets better in a fantasy series, in my opinion, after the first book, just because we have to have a setup. And then the next books are like drama unfolds, things are happening, and we love that. So I am very, very hopeful. I do want to pick up the second book, The Traitor Queen, soon. So yes, 4 stars for this book. I am so happy about it because if you watched my February wrap up, I have been in the worst slump ever, and I've just been reading like 3-star reads after 3-star reads. I have been looking for something above a 3-star, and we have finally found it, and I'm just so excited about it, and I'm so excited that I really enjoyed this book. I will say that my criticisms still stand for the writing style and like the plot development, like the world building and things like that just really didn't hit for me, and I don't think that this is like the best piece of literature by any means. I don't think that it's the best well-written fantasy book out there, but I did have a lot of fun, and it is just kind of what I needed to pull me a little bit more out of my slump. So that is the first book of this vlog down and done. All right, so next up, we are going to be choosing our next read, and I'm so excited about it because I have 3 options here that are kind of catching my eye, and they're kind of different vibes, but I don't know, they're just caught my eye on the shelf, and they're things that I want to read. So the first book that I have is The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. This is on my March TBR, so I probably should read it. It is a long romance, and I do know that Lauren Asher writes some pretty lengthy romances, and I'm just not sure if that's going to be the best for my semi-slump that I'm still in, but I'm definitely open to reading this. This sounds really, really fun. I also have The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, which who am I to not have read this book yet? I love Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. That is one of my favorite books of all time. It is one of my favorite fantasies of all time. So I cannot believe that I haven't gotten to this book. I feel like I'm in the mood for something cozy. I don't want to think too hard, because I will say, I feel like The Bridge Kingdom made me think a little too hard, and that's just not what I want for my slump. I don't mind thinking hard about books, obviously, but when I'm in the middle of a slump, I'm like, I just want something easy, I want something fast. And then going along the lines of the coziness, I have Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This is a short book. It's a short cozy fantasy. I also have it on my Kindle, so I feel like I could read it that way. This is like definitely the first thing that jumped out to me as what I wanted to read next, but I think I'm going to take all 3 of these books, and I think I'm just gonna read a chapter of each and then figure out which I want to read, and then let you guys know what I end up choosing. But it will be one of these 3, probably. I hope so, okay? I hope so. So all that being said, I will read a little bit of these books and up to you guys when I can. Okay, here's the situation, guys. I literally lied. I have been able to not think about anything but a specific book, and I just need it. I need to read it. I feel like it will get me out of my slump. I also don't even own this book, so I'm about to leave and go to Target to see if I can find a copy. That is The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. Like, if I don't have this book right now, I will simply pass away, okay? It's Wolf Shifters, it's a paranormal rom-com, and I need it immediately. So I am going on a hunt at Target to see if I can find this book, okay? And if I can find a copy, I am bringing it home, and that's what we're starting tonight. My life, my rules, and that's what we're gonna do. Point blank period. Okay, guys? So just want to throw in a little update and let you know that I'm going to Target. Okay, peace. Okay, hi my friends. It is now time for a new update, and I'm just so excited. I don't know if you can tell, but this is exactly the book that I needed. Like, I am so giddy about it. This is like the energy that I was needing. I'm feeling like this might be the book that gets us out of our reading slump, and obviously that's The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. So I know that I did say in my clip, this is something that I have been wanting and looking at, and that is because I know that this book has been out for a few months. I had no idea that this is actually what it was about. If I'm being honest, I literally thought this was like a romance about veterinarians and she like saved his dog or something. But it's actually a paranormal rom-com with 2 werewolf shifters who agree to be fake mates. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Who's going to tell me that that's what this book was? So I am now headed to a coffee shop for a little bit. I will update you guys when I get further into it. I'm just so excited. Yay. Time for an exciting update. Guys, this vlog has just took a turn for the better, okay? I am giddy, I am happy, I am just feeling all the feels, okay? And it's because of this book. This book is just so much fun. It's what I needed. It's actually a really, really sweet romance so far. So I am 100 pages in. I'm on chapter 8, page 110 to be exact. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a synopsis. This book is about 2 werewolf shifters or wolf shifters. They agree to fake date each other because our main character, Mackenzie, her grandma is like just absolutely hounding her to find a mate and to kind of settle down. Noah is a cardiologist at the same hospital that Mackenzie works at, and he almost loses his job because the board finds out that he is an alpha and he's a shifter. So they decided to craft this plan where they fake date each other because it's a mutually beneficial type of thing, and that is just what unfolds. Like, their banter is so fun because Mackenzie is very outgoing and bubbly and just extroverted. Noah is super grumpy and like doesn't talk to anybody. It kind of reminds me of the same dynamic as Olive and Adam in The Love Hypothesis. Like, you know, where he is kind of broody and grumpy. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just so excited because I'm just having the best time with the story and I can't wait to finish it. So this is what I needed, okay, you guys? This is exactly what I needed. This is perfect for getting you out of a slump. The vibes are just vibing today, okay? Exciting things happening here. I just am so happy that I now have a book that is just reigniting my love for reading. I will catch you guys in the next update and we'll see how I continue to think about this book. It's been a few days since I updated the vlog, so buckle up, grab a snack, grab a drink, let's chat because I have a lot on the agenda for this clip. I did finish The Fake Mate by Alana Ferguson. I loved this book. It actually was just like really what I needed. It was so much fun. A like silly, wholesome, fun time. I mean, I wouldn't say wholesome actually because this book was very, very spicy. So maybe not wholesome in that way, but wholesome in the way that it was just a sweet, silly, goofy time. I think I'm going to land on a 4-star rating for this book as well because it definitely didn't bring the amount of feelings that I had for Bride. This book also started out super, super strong for me, like me thinking I was gonna give it a 5 stars like Bride, and then the middle definitely lagged and then the ending just kind of was meh, but it just wasn't really how I was hoping that the story would turn out. So therefore it did get a 4-star rating for me. But I do think that if you like the like werewolf paranormal rom-com vibe, you need to read this book because this is just a fun time. Noah is so grumpy. I love him so much. He's so grumpy, but he is so wholesome and kind and I just love him so much. I have a sweet spot for him now. We have now found 2 4-star books, okay, you guys? 2 4-star books in this vlog. Literally, hallelujah, thank God. And you know, like the little TikTok sounds and it's like, a war is over. A war is over for me, okay, you guys? War is over. I am finally back in my reading era and I'm so excited and I hope that it stays. So I wanted to give you guys that quick update on The Fake Mate. So first on the agenda, my mental health has been boop. Okay, I had a little bit of a minty bee the other day, which is why it's been a few days since I updated this vlog. I actually wanted to upload this vlog today and obviously that just did not happen, so, but that's okay. I really, really needed to prioritize my mental health. That is something that is super, super important to me. I am also someone that works in the mental health field, so obviously that is on the forefront of my brain at all points in time. And my mental health was just, she was bad, okay? She was a little sad, she was a little anxious, a light minty bee, but a minty bee nonetheless. So I just needed a few days and I just wanted to put this clip in here because, like I said, mental health is really important to me and I also want you guys to prioritize your mental health. So if you're ever in a reading slump or if you are just in a life slump or not wanting to read anything or feeling the pressure of having to post on Bookstagram or having to post on BookTube, like, please remember to prioritize your mental health first because all of that comes secondary to your mental well-being. And you guys are just the best and I love all of you so much and I don't want anybody to sacrifice their mental health for anything else. I'm very passionate about people keeping their mental health in check. So that is my one little point that I wanted to say. I feel like I'm definitely out of my slight minty bee and I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm happy about that, but I just wanted to say that because sometimes I do feel the pressure to update the vlog and needing to get content out, but then remembering that when I take the step back to prioritize my mental health, like my content always gets better from that because I am better. That's my little spiel, that's my soapbox. That is the end of this vlog. I feel like I have talked for hours in this vlog and I'm so sorry that this is a little bit of a longer one, but nonetheless I had the best time spending the past few days with you guys and reading some really good books. I'm so glad that we are finally out of our slump. I once again rated The Bridge Kingdom 4 stars and then rated The Fake Mate 4 stars. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave me a little pink heart emoji down below, any of the pink hearts, and tell me something exciting that happened in your week. I want to celebrate your wins. I want to celebrate your little victories. And as always, remember to prioritize your mental health this week. That's what I'll be doing. So I want you to do it as well. My Goodreads and Instagram will be linked down below as always, and so you can go follow me on there so that we can be friends. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.